So hello everyone, we are going to start with calendar today. So this is a medium level topic in aptitude. So it is a little bit tough, but if you remember the correct facts, you will remember it very easily. So let's start with this. Okay. So first let us come to the days of the month. So we know these are the months. We know these are the months of January, February, March till December. So we know the number of days, right? This you have to remember. How many days are there in a month? So you can take the odd days out. How do we calculate the odd days out? We usually take the days and then we divide it with 7. That is divided by 7. So that will give me a remainder of 3 odd days. So I get 3 odd days. Similarly for February, there are 28 days and leap year 29. So I will get 0 odd day or 1 odd day. For March 3, April 2, May again 3, 2, 3, 3. So this way if you know the number of days, you can easily take out the number of odd days. So these are the odd days and days. You have to remember this. Now what we know that in a leap year, there are 366 days and this comes every 4 years, right? Now, how can we say which year is a leap year? Can we directly say that if a year is divided by 4, it is a leap year? No, we cannot. So, if it is a century year, what is a century year? If you see years like this, or this, or this, alright? So, these are called century years. If it is something like this, or like this is not a century year. If you get a year like this, you can directly just divide by 4 to check if it is a leap year. If it is perfectly divisible, then it is a leap year, all right? But for century years, what we have to do, we have to divide it by 400. So 1500 divided by 400, is it cutting perfectly? No, right? So this is not a leap year. Let's check 1600. So it is perfectly divisible. Then this is a leap year, all right? So this is the criteria for the leap year. Some facts. So every 100 years has 24 leap year and 76 ordinary year. Okay, so this is a fact. Every 100 year has 24 leap year and 76 ordinary years. Now for one ordinary year, how many odd days are there? We see 365 days. So if we try to cancel this, what we'll get? 5, 35, 15, 2. So what I get remainder 1. Therefore, an ordinary year has a odd number of days 1. For one leap year, 366 divided by 7, that is 2 odd days. So this thing you don't have to go through this calculation every time. Just ordinary year has 1 odd day and a leap year has 2 odd days. This you have to remember. Now 100 years will have how many odd days? If I try to see 100 years have how many odd days? 24 leap year. So 24 leap years gives me how many odd days? 48. And 76 ordinary year, this is ordinary and this is leap. So this gives me 76 odd days. Now if I calculate, what I get is 124. Now if I divide 124 with 7, I'll get 5 as remainder. Therefore, 100 years has 5 odd days. Alright. Similarly, if I see for 200 years, we can just do 5 into 2, that is 10 odd days. Right? But 10 odd day can't be like 10 odd days because we'll divide it by 7, right? So what we get? We get 3 odd days. Now let's see for 400 years. Now for 400 years, what we'll see 5 into 4, normal calculation. But like we've seen for century years, there is a leap year, right? So for that, we'll have one addition. That is 21 odd days. But 21 odd days again give me 0 as remainder, therefore 0 odd days. So this is an important fact that every century year, the number of odd days becomes 0. Okay, like 400, 800 or 1600. So this year's has an odd day of 0. Like from 1200 to 1600, if someone asks me that how many odd days are there are 0 odd days. All right. Now, sometimes what will happen? Sometimes a reference date and the which day of the week it is, it will be given and we have to find out which day of the week is a given date is. But sometimes just a date will be given and will be asked that which day of the week it is, like Sunday, Tuesday or Monday. So for that, we are going to use this reference, okay? You have to remember this. 4, 5, and 6. So this will start from Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So this you have to remember for reference. We'll get we'll solve and we'll get a number of odd days, like 2 odd days or 3 odd days. If 2 odd days we get, we'll choose it Tuesday. All right. So this is how we're gonna go. If 1st January 2022 was a Saturday, firstly 2022 is a ordinary year, right? So let me write it. It's ordinary year. Now 1st January 2022. Now what day of the week was 1st January 2023? So we know that every ordinary year has a odd day of +1. Therefore, what will happen 1st January to 1st January? So if this was Saturday, this is Sunday because one odd day. So one day more. Like if your birthday comes on an ordinary year, if your birthday comes on Friday, you will see that next year your birthday will come on Saturday. So this is how it happens. So therefore 1st January 2023 is a Sunday. All right. This is very basic question. Don't expect this standard. What day of the week was 26 January 1950? Now, when we see this, my first thing, what is my first thing? My first thing is I will first get to 1600. Okay. Because I know the odd day count is 0 at 1600, right? Again at 2000. So at 1600, the odd day count is 0, right? Now what I know for 100 years, odd day is 5 odd days. So can I say that till this, I get a number of odd day as 15 odd days? Correct? So in total, I have 15 odd days. So from here, how many odd days? 1 odd day. So now I have come till 1900. Now what is my job? My job is to go till the previous year of this year. What is that? 1949. I cannot calculate 1950 because I'm standing in 1950. So that is not in my calculation. I cannot count that odd day of 1950. All right. So what I'll do, I have 49 years. Now I'll figure out how many leap year I'll get. So I know that 4 into 12 is 48. Therefore, I'll get 12 leap year plus 37 ordinary year. What does this give me? 12 leap year gives me 24 odd days and 37 ordinary years gives me 37 odd days, which is 50, 61 odd day. So 61 odd days gives me 61 divided by 7. If I do, then I'll get 7 into 8 is 56. So I get 5 odd days from here, right? 5 odd days, right? So in total from here, I've got 1 odd day for 5 odd day. Now I'm standing at 1950, the last day. Now this 26th January, what I'll do, I'll just divide it with 7. How many odd days I'm getting? I'm getting 7, 3, 21. So I'm getting again 5 odd days. So total for odd day count is 5, 1, and 5. So that is 11 odd days, which implements 4 odd days. You're understanding, right? Why 4 odd days? Because 11 divided by 7 gives me a remainder of 4. So 4 odd days. Whenever we get an odd day number count of less than 7, then we are going to divide it by 7 and then we take the remainder. So we're getting 4 odd days. So from our table, what was 4? 0 was Sunday, right? So 0 is Sunday, 1 is Monday, 2 is Tuesday, 3 Wednesday, 4 Thursday. Therefore, this is a Thursday. So this is how you're going to use the table. All right. How many odd days are there in 100 years? So it's pretty obvious, right? We just calculated. I can again calculate it. How I'm calculating it? 100 years gives me 24 leap year and 76 odd year. Sorry, ordinary year. Right? So from here, from 24, I get 48 odd days. From 76, I get 76 odd days. Because ordinary year has one odd day. If I add this, I get 124 odd days in total. Now, if I divide 124 divided by 7, what I get? I get 7, 1, 5, 54. So 7, 7s are 49. And then till 54. So 49 to 54 is 5. Therefore, I get a remainder of 5. Therefore, 5 odd days are there in 100 years. All right, this is how you can get it. Like anytime it's given 200 years, 300 years, you know that. But whenever it is given 400 years, remember to add 1. If it's given 800 years, you will add 2 plus 5 into 8. Which of the following year is a leap year? So we know how to check a leap year. These are century years. How I will check century years? I will divide them by 400. If it is perfectly divisible, then this is not perfectly divisible, so not leap year. 1800. This is also not perfectly divisible, so not a leap year. 1900. Again, not perfectly divisible, not a leap year. And 2004. This is not a century year, so I will just divide it by 4, not 400, alright? So this is cancelled, so this is a leap year, alright? Whenever it's ordinary year, we'll divide it by 4 to check if it's a leap year. And whenever it is a century year, like 1800, 1200, 1700, so that we'll check using 400. We'll divide it by 400. If it's perfectly divisible, then it is a leap year. How many days will there be from 26 January 1996 to 15 May 1996? Both days included. So if I check this, can I say 26th January 1996 to 15 May 1996? Same year, right? So from January, I am getting how many days left? 26th is included. So 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. I'm getting 6 days. From February, how many days I'll get? It is 1996. 1996 is a leap year. So I have to understand that February has... So 1996. 1996 is a leap year. So February has 29 days. March has 31 days. April has 30 days. May has... I will not take all the days. 15th May. So 15. So if I add them up, what I'll get? I get 82 plus 29. That is 111. So this is the number of days between this to this date. So it is important to remember how many days are there in any month, alright? If March 1st, 2024 is a Saturday, what day of the week will be September 1st, 2024? Now see, this question, I told you that sometimes a reference will be given. Then we will not use the table I just shown you. Then I will use this reference because it is given in the question. I have to use that because this might not be the real calendar case. Okay, so therefore that is for the real calendar, and when a reference is given, we have to use this. So 1st March 2024 is a Saturday. What day of the week will be September 1st, 2024? Okay. So in March, how many days are there? 31. But I'm already on 1st. So I'll consider 30 days. And how many odd days therefore? 2 odd days, right? April, if I see, how many odd days? Clearly 2 odd days. May, again 3 odd days. June, I'll get 2 odd days. July, I get 3 odd days. August, I get 3 odd days. And now September. September 1st. So in September, I'm getting 1 day, right? So if I add them up, 2 plus 2 is 4, plus 3, 7, plus 2, 9, plus 3, 12, 15, 16. So I'm getting 16 odd days. If I get 16 odd days, that means I have 2 odd days because 7 into 2 is 14. So I get 2 remainder. So 2 days, 2 odd days. So if I get 2 odd days, it's a Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Therefore, this date is a Monday. Okay, this is the approach you have to carry. Which of the following is not a leap year? We know which of the following is not a leap year. So 800 is a leap year because it's divided by 400. 1200 is also a leap year divided by 400. 2000 is also divided by 400. So it's a leap year. But 2100 is a century year but is not divided by 400. So this is not a leap year. All right. Okay. So in May 2009, on what dates was it Monday? 1st, 8, 15, 22, 29th. Okay, these dates are given to me. So what is my approach? My approach is I'll just find out 1st May. Okay, I'll find out what day was 1st May. Then only if I get one date, I will understand from there that which day. So let us start. First, what we'll find the odd days for 2000 to 2008. So what I'm gonna get? I have 8 years, right? So I'll get 2 leap year plus 6 ordinary years, which gives me total of 4 plus 6 odd days, which is 10, which when divided by 7 gives me a remainder of 3 odd days. So 3 odd days I'm getting in this timeline. Now coming to year 2009. I have January, I have February, I have March, April, May, June, July. Oh, okay, this is not needed. May till May is needed. So January I have 3 odd days. February I have, it is 2009. So it is not a leap year. I have 0 odd days because 28 days. March I have 3 odd days. April 2 odd days. May, what I chose first. So 1 odd day, okay. 3 plus 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's coming 9 odd days. And here I previously got 3 odd days. So 9 plus 3 is 12 odd days, which means 12 by 7. So it gives me remainder 5 odd days, right? So we had our Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So 5, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is my 1st May because I am calculating based on 1st May. I want to know what is 1st May, then I'll get all the reference dates, right? So 1st is Friday, 2 is Saturday, 3 is Sunday, and 4 is Monday. Therefore, this option is correct. Okay, what was the day of the week on 29th July 1969? 1969. So I know the last reference date as 1600. I know from 1600 till 1900. You have to do it very systematically, otherwise you won't be able to do it. So 1600 to 1900. I have 300 years. 300 years. 300 years means I have 1 odd day. As we calculated back then, 15 odd days. So 15 gives me a remainder of 1 odd day. So I have 1 odd day from here. Now my job is 1900 to 1968. I will not calculate on 1969 because that is the year I'm calculating for. So I have 68 years. So for 68 years, how many leap years I'll get? If I divide this by 4, I'll get 4, 1, 4, 28, 7. So I get 17 leap years plus how many ordinary years therefore? 51 ordinary years, right? This is 34 odd days because double. We get 2 odd days per leap year and 51 odd days for ordinary year. So this is 85 odd days. 85 odd days mean 85 divided by 7, 7, 1, 7, 2, 14. I get 1 odd day. So from here I get 1 odd day, here I get 1 odd day. Now what I'm calculating on the year of 1969. On the year. January, February, March, April, May, June, July. July I have 29 told. January is usual 3. February there is not leap year, so 0. March is 3. April is 2. May is again 3. June is 2. 29 plus 13. 42 odd days. We get 0 odd day from here because 42, 7, 6 are 42. So we got 0 remainder. We get only 2 odd days. So 2 odd days gives me what? Sunday is 0 odd day. Monday is one odd day, Tuesday is two odd day. So Tuesday. This date was a Tuesday. What we have been given on 18 March 2009, Wednesday. So what day? Can we just do it like 18 March 2008 first comes, then 18 March 2009 comes. Now see, this is a leap year, very importantly. So this is given as Wednesday. This is a leap year. So if this is a leap year, the extra day, see, very important. This is a leap year, but you are not going to calculate 2 odd days for it. Why? Because the odd day, the extra day, already went before March. That was 29th February. So that is already past 29th February, right? 18 March. So we'll calculate only one odd day. I'm going to treat it as the ordinary year because that extra day is gone. If it was asked that 4th February 2009 falls Wednesday, then I would have calculated 2 odd days. But now that it is 18 March, I'll calculate one odd. The one odd day. So that means this was Tuesday, right? So don't fall in the trap. You might think that, yeah, this was 2008, so there will be obviously 2 odd days. It's not the case. There's one odd day because the odd day is already past, the extra day. 1st January 2009 was a Thursday. What day of the week lies on January 1, 2010? Easy. Friday.